Hi everyone, Dr. Nemechek here. And just a quick reminder, hit the subscribe button so you can stay abreast of all of our new postings. Today we're going to review another paper linking gut bacterial overgrowth or gut dysbiosis with autism. And basically, so dysbiosis is a term for basically SIBO and dysbiosis are interchangeable terms. And it just means overgrowth and imbalance of bacteria, predominantly in the small intestine, all right? And here from the paper, it says dysbiosis not only exacerbates gastrointestinal symptoms, so like diarrhea and vomiting and things of that sort, but can also influence neuroinflammation, which is a core problem in autism, neurotransmission, which is a core problem in autism, and brain metabolism, which is a core problem in autism, okay? Now, importantly, so here, this is excess bacteria. This is the lining of the small intestine, and they're showing how stuff can leak into the body here. And we call this translocation. So people call it leaky gut. We call it bacterial translocation. And importantly, this molecule, LPS, promotion of translocation bacterial components, such as LPS from the intestine, ultimately reaches the brain tissue. Once there, LPS can trigger inflammatory signals causing overproduction of interleukin. These are inflammatory cytokines which contribute to autism pathogenesis. And so basically these inflammatory molecules prevent the normal pruning, which leads to developmental delay, and prevent recovery from injuries, which gives you the severe constipation and all the symptoms from low brain blood pressure, hyperactivity, aggression, anxiety, poor focus, inability to sit at dinner, insomnia. Those are all from low blood pressure, okay? And it's all being driven by this cascade of inflammation. And they show us this cascade continues here. It results in problems for your baby, your child. They're also noting that when you look at the balance of bacteria, butyrate, or butyric acid, is a healthy thing that keeps the gut functioning and healthy. When you have dysbiosis, you're losing bacteria that make butyric acid, so the gut itself is unhealthy, and Faecobacterium Netzii and Roseburia species, these are important ones for the production of butyrate producing bacteria. Now some people say, well, let's take a probiotic with those things. And so when you lose these, also you have worse intestinal permeability, that's worse leaky gut, and more of the inflammatory problems that we were just talking about in the prior screen. The nice thing is, in our protocol, when you use either inulin or rifaximin, the population of these two species dramatically increases, and so does the production of butyrate. Okay, so we're already dealing with this with the Nemechek protocol. So here's the problem. Autism, as well as most other chronic neurological conditions, you have an overgrowth of bacteria within the small intestine. This results in leaky gut or intestinal permeability, resulting in the production of a lot of inflammatory molecules. Here's that LPS molecule that gets in the brain and will trigger this process. Now the VNS and the DHA omega-3 help control the inflammation from LPS in the brain. That's what they do specifically. Inulin and rifaximin stop leaky gut and the production of these inflammatory markers locally. And then the kids with autism, what is believed is they're producing a clostridial species that makes propionic acid, and this is like Valium and LSD. And when they're little, you've got all these bizarre behaviors, they won't respond to you and so forth. So the combination of using fish oil and olive oil to lower inflammation in the brain and throughout the body, as well as inulin or rifaximin. And then we also now have to think about glutamine for COVID-related leaky gut, helps stabilize the intestinal tract and reduces inflammation. So that's all for today. Everybody hit the Skype button. Take care of your kids. Take care of yourselves. Keep your inflammation down. Till next time, this is Dr. Nemechek. Take care.